Hello again, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for subscribing. Now, buckle up because Europe's on the edge and it's not a pretty sight. Take a look around. Spain, Ireland, France, Portugal, and right here in Britain. What do you see? Chaos. Tension so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Streets simmering, tempers flaring, and communities fractured. We're not just close to mass rioting over migration. We're a hair's breadth away. One spark, one incident, and the whole continent could go up like a tinderbox. And what's the EU doing about it? Oh, you're going to love this. Are they urgently addressing the issue, facing down the European Court of Human Rights, that unelected gang of wig-wearing busybodies who think borders are just lines on a map? Closing the floodgates to stem the tide of unchecked migration? Nope. They're sitting on their hands, all of them, sipping overpriced coffee in Brussels, waiting for Europe to collapse under the weight of their own spinelessness. Look at Spain, migrants pouring in, boats landing like it's a bloody holiday cruise. Locals are at their wits' end, hotels packed with newcomers, while tourists are told to sod off. Ireland, same story. Small town swamped, housing stretched to breaking point, and people shouting into the void for someone to listen. France, don't get me started. Riots are practically a national sport now, and the police are playing whack-a-mole with mobs while Macron prances about pretending it's all fine. Portugal, too, communities buckling, resources drained, and the same old script. Diversity is our strength. Yeah, tell that to the folks who can't get a doctor's appointment or a school place for their kids. And here in the UK, well, we're not exactly basking in harmony, are we? Knife crimes through the roof, grooming gangs still haunting our nightmares, and entire neighbourhoods where you'd be forgiven for thinking you've wandered into a different country. The social contract's in tatters, and the people are fed up. You can feel it on the streets, in the pubs, on X, social media. The anger's real, and it's not going away. So what's the EU's grand plan? Wait for it. Nothing. Not a sausage. They're too busy polishing their halos, preaching about human rights while ignoring the rights of their own citizens to feel safe in their own homes. The ECHR's got them by the short and curlies, dictating that deporting anyone is practically a war crime. Borders? What borders? The EU's idea of border control is a welcome mat and a complimentary espresso. They won't act until the whole place is in flames, and even then, they'll probably blame the locals for being intolerant. Let's be clear, this isn't about hating migrants, it's about numbers, resources, and reality. You can't invite half the world to your party when the fridge is empty and the house is already packed. But try telling that to the EU elites who think integration is a magic wand you wave while chanting buzzwords. They're not living in the real world. They're in their ivory towers, insulated from the consequences of their own policies. The clock's ticking, folks. Europe's at a breaking point. The people aren't stupid. They see what's happening, and they're not going to sit quietly while their countries are turned upside down. If the EU doesn't pull its finger out, and soon, it won't just be protests, it'll be chaos. And when that happens, don't say we didn't warn them. They'll just be too busy rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic to notice. So there we go. Until the next time, I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. Stay sane if you can. And Roger Trout.